Thanks, fellas. I know you got a name, and if you don't, ask me. I got lots of names I haven't used. I haven't used a lot of them. Tony, could I get a little more, let's see, just a little treble in that little guy there. Thank you for being you, Tony. Karen, thanks a lot for that nice stuff you said. Thanks a lot for my banner. I still haven't seen it, but I am legally blind in the state of Minnesota. So, Bill, I wanted to finish our talk we had about Chuck and Jim James Solberg, and so Bill tells me he's in a band with a guy named Chuck Solberg, plays organ, hell of an organist. And I said, well, I know Chuck Solberg. His brother is Jim Solberg. And he goes, oh. He didn't tell me about that. But then, last week he says, we were at the rehearsal together, and he says, yeah, evidently he's got a brother that plays a hell of a blues guitar. Like, I'd never heard of this before. But so we're going to look into some Prevagen. Nothing? Isn't that the right thing?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. Thank you. You know,
Formulated from something that's found in jellyfish.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jellyfish.
Well, Chuck just wanted to talk about, playing with B.B. King and being on the road, meeting Luther Allison's band.
Do you want to? No, I can well imagine. That's what Bill just said was that Chuck had wanted to talk about his time with B.B. King and Luther Allison, which his brother had played with Luther Allison and won, that's right, a Grammy. And I used to play with him, so I used to play with a guy that won a Grammy. I know. It's truly almost like an honor. Yeah. I got a brother that's so dumb that he went to an optometrist for psoriasis. I wrote that one. It's not bad. If I still knew Tom Arnold, he used to pay me for jokes. And then one time his wife paid me for a joke, but I can't tell it. I can't tell it. But it's a really, really, really funny one.
Tell about being on the set of Falcon Crest.
Well, I went to California to play at Roseanne's. This is my monologue before we play. To play at Roseanne's 40th birthday party, so you know how long ago that was. A pretty long time ago. And I brought Steve Bransig with, and so we went out to. She owned like Roseanne Enterprises. They took over from Mary Tyler Moore, and they I don't know what they're called, a studio, and they got a big layout there. So we got to see Rhoda's dressing room, Rhoda's toilet, and then I wanted to, smoke some weed. and it wasn't legal yet anywhere, so she said, I'm wondering, could you just go down here? And she said, the way she said it was, could you go over to Falcon Crest? See, that's where they filmed the Falcon Crest, and she was in charge of everything. She was like Lucille Ball, only, not. And so I went over there, took out a big one, and this cop comes over, and I go, Roseanne said it was okay, and he just kind of shakes his head and walks away. Ah, those are the days.